Welcome to Between the Covers TV. Thanks so much for joining us. My name is Stefanie Larkin, and I'm an author, a book developer and publisher, and the head penguin of Red Penguin Books. We're a publishing company that works with authors of all types and genres. So if you have a book inside that has been dying to get out, or maybe you even have it on paper ready to go, unleash your inner author at Red Penguin Books. A big thank you to our sponsor for tonight, Don Pablo Coffee. If you're an author, you know what it's like to stay up all night, every night, and you definitely need some Don Pablo coffee in you. Every bean is hand-selected, so you're always going to get a great cup of coffee. I am so excited tonight that winter is coming. Winter is here. Game of Thrones is on in just another week. And I have two of my favorite Game of Thrones fans joining me on the couch today so we can make our predictions, play some trivia games, and thank God they're family, so they had to come.
Stacking the deck.
Stacking the deck. Please welcome my nephew, Brian Schwab, and my husband, Kieran Larkin, who has... You didn't have to come, but I promised you wine.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's why I came.
I knew that.
I'm here for the wine.
I told you that I was going to have... I mean, do you see these bottles?
I know.
Game of Thrones wine.
I have to get them.
It was only like $20.
Not bad.
It was wine.com. And if you order 6 bottles, it's free shipping. So I ordered 6 bottles of $20 wine, and they sent it right over.
This is dragon's blood.
Okay, I didn't even taste it yet. Does it taste like dragon's blood?
I wouldn't know.
No, is it good? I haven't even tried. They have a...
So far, so good.
So far, so good?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had the Pinot Noir.
Okay, the Chardonnay, not bad,
Chardonnay's
not
good.
bad. I can do this. Well, first off, just a big welcome to Between the Covers.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us, and I'm giving them each a Between the Covers membership card. You too can go to BetweenTheCoversTV.com and join our book club. We'll be sending you free books, downloads, book ideas, show clips, all sorts of things. So sign up at BetweenTheCoversTV.com.
Wait, thank you.
Very nice.
You're very welcome. We do our best. So I brought the wine, and you brought everything else for Game of Thrones.
Yes.
I brought the books too. There's like a huge stack of books down there.
Yeah, I see.
And you said they were in really good condition. You know why they're in good condition?
What's that?
Because we didn't read them yet.
They're my books, and I will get around.
I bought them for you.
They take years to read. I
They're
know.
really big books.
They are, and they're dense, and there's some slow parts.
But they're really good, right?
They're great, but they take a while.
And he's not even finished.
No. And we don't know when he'll finish.
Do you think, let's be honest, I mean, because it's a book show. Do you think that he's going to finish the books?
Yes.
No, like seriously, I don't mean that I think he's a bad person. He's not going to but if I were an author and I were slow about writing however many books are still in the series for him.
Yeah.
And yet on television they finished the series. I mean, we're going to watch the end. They're all going to die at the end, and it's going to be over, or whatever happens.
Yeah, true.
But like, if you were the author, would you write the books still?
I think they're already written, and
Are you?
he's just waiting on it.
Really? What do you think he's waiting for?
I think he's just busy with the success of the show, so he just says after the show.
Maybe he has his own T-shirt.
Maybe.
Kieran, what do you think? Is he going to finish the books?
I would imagine so. Why not? I mean, they're about the most popular thing going these days.
I mean, he's already got millions of dollars.
Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about just completing the work you started. You know, I'm amazed that he has allowed them to make some changes as they go in the miniseries.
Well, since Brian has
Apparently,
actually read the books,
I have.
he'll know the difference.
And apparently the books end differently than the show will end, he claims.
Really?
So I don't know why they tail off so differently, but...
You know, I don't believe anything I hear. I think so much of it is hype. You know, you read that one of the cast members blabbed to some friends, and that somebody else told his wife, Kit Harington told his wife, Rose Leslie, and she was very upset and didn't talk to him. And I'm saying to myself, I'm sorry. This is all hype to keep us guessing.
Probably.
It's
You know?
all hype. It's
Yeah.
absolute hype.
That's fine.
And they're loving it. They're loving the hype.
Yeah.
I would too if I was him.
Well, I did do a book quote. Now, obviously, everyone knows what book it's from. The question is the character. So, Bobby, if we have that book slide there, if you know the answer, you're going to call 516-945-9099. And here's our quote. A mind needs books like a sword needs a whetstone. If it is to keep its edge, that's why I read so much. Who said it? Was it Samwell Tarly, Tyrion Lannister, Bran Stark, or Jorah Mormont? If you know, please, because we have a prize. We have a prize. So please call us at 516-945-9099 if you know who said that quote. Do you two know? You're not allowed to say.
I know we can't say. I think
you can say it during the commercial. This way nobody.
I think I know.
I think I know too.
It's definitely one of two.
It's definitely one of two. Ooh, he's got it down to two.
I've got it down to one.
Oh.
Ooh.
There you go.
Doesn't mean I'm right.
He really wants the prize, doesn't he? All right, well, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. And I'm going to hear about this. Do you have a book, either in your head or on your desk, just waiting to get out to anxious readers? Hi, I'm Stefanie Larkin, author, book developer, and head penguin at Red Penguin Books. We're a publishing company specializing in books of all genres and publishing in all formats, including digital, audible, and print books. From business books to romance, memoirs to mysteries, our authors have complete control over their books from start to print. We'll help get your book to booksellers all around. Major booksellers such as Amazon, Apple, Kobo, Walmart, even libraries and bookstores around the world. We believe in our authors. So call or email today to get your free publisher's packet to get started. Just visit us at redpenguinbooks.com and get your book out there and into the hands of your readers. At Red Penguin Books, you call all the shots. So call us today and turn your dreams into a reality. Welcome back to Between the Covers. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us for this exciting Game of Thrones episode. Our table is absolutely littered with Game of Thrones stuff here.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you talk us through what do you got? This is crazy.
I only took a few. My living room is littered with the rest of it. So what do we have? So this I got at Comic-Con.
Which Comic-Con was that from?
This was San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh, so we travel for Comic-Con.
I always travel, yeah. So it's actually a puzzle.
Oh, really?
So this is all made of puzzle pieces, and it's pretty sturdy, as you can see. I'll pass it off to you.
Ooh.
They have this. I think they also have Winterfell and one other item.
Did you glue that together once you...
No, it actually clipped in.
Oh, really?
Really?
I thought it was pretty unique, so I wanted to buy it.
Nice.
And it's the map of the world.
Is Comic-Con better in San Diego than New York?
I think so. They convert the whole town into it. New York, you can't really shut down New York City.
Now, on this map, this is like where everything happens, right?
Yes.
But what is all of this?
I mean, it's like the lands they talk about but never go to.
Oh,
like
okay.
Valyria and all of that stuff.
Okay, kind of like Greenland.
Yeah.
Very cool.
You know it's there, but nothing ever happens.
But nothing ever happens. Okay, whose crown is this?
Baratheon.
That's a Baratheon crown.
Baratheon crown. That was just an exclusive. They just, first.
Very nice.
I like it.
You
It
think
suits you.
It suits me, right?
It's the right size.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this?
This is one of those Funko Pops that are very popular now.
Where's that?
Funko, so it's a little figurine.
Oh, okay.
The Night
And
King.
he's a real collector, so they're still in the box.
Still in the box. I think I have 30 of these
In the box.
in the box.
Have you ever you didn't even open the box?
No.
No.
None of the boxes are opened.
No. Real collector here.
Exactly.
Don't even open the box.
I have a lot of those. That's the
Wow.
Night King on the Ice Dragon.
And yes, girls, he is married, so no, you can't have him.
No.
The kids through college, right?
I'll sell it eventually.
Yeah, exactly.
This I did have at my wedding.
Yes, I remember that at the wedding.
Because I wanted to drink out of something fancy.
Of
rather than
course.
just a flute. So.
And not just one of those bride and groom things.
Yeah, I wanted something, a little unique. I thought this fit the bill.
And it was clean then, because now you didn't even want to put your
clean.
wine in it.
Yeah, no, it sits on a shelf now, so I cleaned it.
It's a little dusty. I like the Stein.
And the Stein. I have a Targaryen one also.
Oh,
I've
do
never
you?
used it.
It's so heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I think the
Wow.
top is a little loose, but yeah, I've never used these. This one and a Targaryen one.
Very cool. Where are these from?
I think just the HBO store.
Where's the HBO store?
6th and 42nd.
I don't think I've ever been in there.
Yeah, it's right by Bryan Park. Right
No way.
there. Yeah.
I didn't know there was an HBO store.
It's small. It's really small.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all Game of Thrones, pretty much.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Is that where my shirt? It's Brian's shirt.
No, that came at Comic-Con. That was not an HBO store.
Now I have some pictures of us, all of us, on the Iron Throne and talking about crazy things to do for Game of Thrones. But Bobby, do you have the one of the Schwabs on the Iron Throne? This is Brian on the Iron Throne and his beautiful wife Stefanie, who couldn't
Yes.
make it tonight.
No.
And I see multiple thrones. Tell us about why we have multiple pictures here.
Okay, so the one that's of her, she's actually wearing a Khaleesi shirt.
Yes.
In the one on the left-hand side. That was from Comic-Con the very first year that we went. I think 2013 that was. So it wasn't too much of a big thing then.
Right.
There's a Game of Thrones exhibit every year, so I'll give you an example. The first year I waited online was probably a half hour or so.
Okay.
The next year was an hour. The next year was 4.5 hours, and so on and so forth. So
What's the longest you've ever had to wait online?
for Game of Thrones or in general? I've waited
For Game of-
overnight.
For Game of Thrones.
Probably the 4.5 hours was a whole exhibit that they did.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you see like the mountain sword and all the costumes and the throne.
Now the other throne pictures are from last weekend.
Last year,
Yeah.
I saw you there.
I was there. I was
I had to
there.
go.
Now, I was very lucky. I went on Friday. I heard about it at midnight on Thursday night.
Yep.
I went at noon on Friday. I thought, God, and I'm so naive. I thought, I wonder if I can see this thing. I drove up to Fort Totten, like, hi, I'm here to see the throne. And
Yep.
they're like, yeah, park the car and follow the crowd.
Basically.
And there was already a crowd. So I followed, and you saw how far we had
Oh,
to
yeah.
walk.
It's a while.
And finally got to the line. And by the time I got to the line, I think I was on it for about an hour and a half.
Okay, not bad.
Which was that was Friday.
Yeah.
Hour and a half was not bad. The whole time I was texting you, and you're saying,
Why are you there?
why are you there?
Sat on the Iron Throne in Dubrovnik.
Yes. Well, that's Bobby. Do we have the pictures of me on the Iron Throne here? The picture in red is last weekend.
Right.
The other pictures are Kieran and I in Dubrovnik, in Croatia, because one of the filming locations is there,
Yeah.
and they have what they say. I don't know, but they say it is the original Iron Throne.
I believe
Yeah.
them.
And we had to
Looks
wait
right.
online for about 10 seconds in Dubrovnik because nobody even knows it's there.
That's better.
It's like one of these things I found online kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, it's on an island, right?
It's on
in
an
the middle
island.
of a harbor
You have to take
in Dubrovnik.
you take the ferry and you go there and like you're in the gift shop and you're saying, is there a throne somewhere? And they're like, oh yeah, it's behind that wall. They're really not monetizing this. I mean,
should.
really terrible. So then last weekend when I went and you were saying, why are you there? Why are you there? You sat on the throne. It was only an hour and a half. Now, bring us to Saturday. You went.
Saturday, so I heard about it Friday night, so you'd already gone, and everyone online, Twitter, Facebook,
Yes,
they were all
yes.
talking about it. So me and Stefanie, we woke up at 6 a.m., I think.
6
and we
a.m.
said,
Saturday.
Let's go. They open at 7. Let's go and beat the crowd. So we got there. There was no parking for miles.
Yep.
Finally parked, walked over. The wait was an estimated 5 hours.
Stefanie, by the way, is pregnant.
Yes.
Very pregnant.
7 months, right?
7 months pregnant, but we weren't going to let that stop us. So the wait was 5 hours. And she looked at me and she was like, I can't wait 5 hours in line standing here. So thankfully, I saw 3 of my friends towards the front of the line as we were approaching
Line
the front.
cutter.
I'm a line cutter.
With a 7-month-old pregnant wife.
I think it's allowed.
Yeah.
It's allowed. It's okay.
We still had to wait 2 hours. So not terrible. I think as of Sunday, I heard people were going and they cut off the line at 10 a.m.
I heard 8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m.
I saw it on Twitter on Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Don't bother.
That's a 10-hour
They cut
wait.
off the line. It was an 8-hour wait at 8:30 in the morning, so they just cut the line.
Yeah, so word got out.
Oh my gosh! So my hour and a half on Friday is
Looks
like
good.
Not bad, yeah.
Looks good.
I did very, very well.
And our 10 seconds in Dubrovnik looks a heck of a
Yeah,
lot
look,
better.
hard. You can't beat that.
No.
Of course, there is that whole having to go to Dubrovnik
Well,
thing.
sounds
It
worth it.
costs us a few dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. What is the craziest thing or most amount of money? Now that I'm looking, you have spent for Game of Thrones. I mean, we went to Dubrovnik, so we're kind of,
Yeah, I can't really beat you on the Dubrovnik.
But you go to San Diego.
I do go to San Diego. None of these things really cost that much, to be honest. I guess the sword. Now that I'm saying it out
sword?
loud. The
Which-
sword was the most expensive.
Which sword do you have?
I have Longclaw, Jon Snow's sword. So it's hanging right in my living room. That was probably $300, I think. I have more swords that I plan to get. But for now, just the one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it Valerian steel?
Feels it. It's pretty heavy and it's pretty sharp. Yeah, I think that takes the prize as the best item or prop that I have.
And now, when you go to Comic-Con, do you dress? Or not for Game of Thrones? I've seen you in pictures that you dress in like superhero costumes.
Yes. The last 2 times I haven't.
Okay.
Years ago I did, but never a Game of Thrones related cosplay. I don't think I look like anyone.
I was going to ask, do you have any Game of Thrones costumes, or you don't think
No.
you do?
Animal skins or anything?
No animal skin, no furs,
You're not doing a Joffrey thing?
Yeah, they would love me. Joffrey, I guess, would be the best bet.
Yeah, well,
But-
you're a little tall for Joffrey.
Little tall.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think that your uncle should be?
I think it could be like a Davos.
Ooh, yeah, Davos.
I could be Davos.
You could be Davos.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a hot second of coming on here dressed like Daenerys.
You could do it.
For like a hot second.
The jersey works.
And then Brian offered me a jersey, and I thought, this is so much a better idea.
It's easier. It's a little more comfortable.
Absolutely. Okay, so $300 is the most you spent.
I think
and
so.
4.5 hours is the longest online.
Yep, that sounds right.
Okay, Kieran? Most you spent, well, that shirt that you're wearing right now I bought for $9.99.
That's right. So that's not so the shirt. It would have to be the trip to Dubrovnik.
It would have to
I
be the
think.
trip to Dubrovnik. And then
Yep.
this summer we're going to Morocco, where there's another
That's right.
filming
We
location.
will visit the Unsullied.
Yes.
That's one of the coolest looking locations, I think.
Yeah,
I think it's a
so.
very cool
It's
looking
unique.
filming location.
Yeah.
And it's 131 degrees, so it's everything you want in life.
Wow.
And I'm sure we'll be dragged at some point to Ireland.
Northern
and to
Ireland.
Iceland.
Well,
Yep.
your daughter was in Northern Ireland
Right.
and mother-in-law on the Game of Thrones
tour.
in Northern Ireland. Your daughter was in Iceland. She was not on a specific Game of Thrones tour, but she did go to Iceland.
Okay. I'm sure she probably passed by something.
I'm
that
sure
they
like
used.
all the
I would
ice
imagine.
kind of looks the same
Yeah.
after a while.
I would think so. Ireland's
Don't
on
they
my
film
list.
some stuff in Spain as well?
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in northern Spain, some really good stuff is being filmed. So you're all up to date. Remind all of our viewers what the date is, how many episodes, how many people are dead, alive. What's the deal?
There's too many people dead.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's-
and if they're still alive, they're gonna be dead.
Yeah, most likely.
I mean, I'll never forget, and I'm sure a lot of people had this experience, watching season 1. And by the end of season 1, I was pretty sure that I knew who the star of the show was. And then they cut his head off.
Yep. I know people that have stopped watching
Because of that?
because of that. That
I
was
was
it.
shocked.
I was shocked.
could
I
not
think
believe
you and I were watching the scene because I'm really not into the gore, and I'm saying I can't look, and you said to me, "Oh, they're not going to do it for God's
the star.
sake.
He's Sean
It's
Bean."
Ned Stark. They're not going to cut off his head.
Yep.
You could look. It's not going to happen."
No.
He played Zeus. You know,
Can't
he
kill
was
Zeus.
a villain in one of James Bond movies. I mean, he's Sean Bean.
Yeah, you don't kill Sean Bean in the first
Well-
season.
I guess you do if you just signed a one-year contract. I guess that's right.
Yep.
See, that's the question: is you need to look at their contract.
That's right.
True.
That might tell
Now,
us
here's a
great deal.
question: is he coming back this season? I mean, there's a lot of dead people that come back. I mean, look at Jon Snow.
A friend of mine is convinced he's coming back this season.
I put him in my deck of cards. I have cards for a game later.
Yeah.
Who's still around?
Yeah.
I put him in.
I mean,
I think he counts.
he could come back as a reimagined corpse or in a flashback.
All those
or as a ghost or something.
I mean, all those White Walkers are actually dead.
Yeah, wouldn't shock me.
What's death, life?
Yeah, and in this show, really, nothing is off the table.
Nothing is off the table.
Well, that's the best thing in the world about fantasy.
Yeah.
Because you can't really make any absolute predictions.
No, anything could happen.
Whether it's Harry Potter on the one hand, or this on the other hand, or Outlander, anything that smacks of science fiction or fantasy.
Yeah.
It can go in 1,000 different directions. That's the fun.
All right. Well, before we do our trivia game, worst moment for you, like that you almost said, "Are you kidding me?"
Red Wedding. Red Wedding for
Yep,
sure.
that was pretty gory.
It wasn't that it was gory. I just was blindsided by it, and I just didn't see a massacre like that.
When they killed like half the
table.
cast.
Yeah.
They literally killed half the cast.
It's like they topped the Sean Bean one.
Yeah.
You know which one it is for me? You'll know her name. That little girl and her father burned her.
Oh, that was awful.
Oh, Shireen.
Oh, God, that was the worst thing.
Shireen, yeah.
I'm sorry. That was like, you have friends that almost stopped watching. I thought that was
awful.
That also.
That was terrible. That was terrible.
For me, it was probably something in the book that they did also in the show. Shocked me both times. It's killing Jon Snow. I mean, he came back, but
I was horrified.
They did end the season by killing him.
I was horrified, but there was something about it that said to me, we haven't seen the last of him.
Yeah, by that time...
I guess you saw his contract, huh?
Well,
Sure.
there was some reference made to Melisandre being able to resurrect somebody prior to that. And I said, aha, I actually put 2 and 2 together correctly.
Yeah, that one was less shocking, but I think watching it, I knew that that one would have the biggest impact among the audience.
Well, the other shocking moment, too, was when Jamie and Kirsty, when they were having sex, pushed
Bran out the window, right?
Right away.
First episode.
Yeah, first episode.
First episode of the show, yeah. You knew what you were in for.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with our trivia game, so get your thinking caps on.
Trivia. Uh-oh.
We'll see.
That's right, keep it going, keep it going. That's right, keep it going, keep it going.
Are you a tie lover? You love the diversity in ties because they come in different colors, fabrics, patterns, etc. Get access to a wide variety of neckties. Buy from or trade with other tie lovers. Don't wear ties anymore? You have more ties than you know what to do with? Want to turn all those ties into real money? Do you just need a tie? You just need a tie for a special occasion. Now you can buy a tie today and sell it tomorrow. The Necktie Exchange, the online retailer where you buy, sell, and trade neckties. Register today.
Welcome back to Between the Covers. Well, let's see how well our super fans know Game of Thrones. You each get a bell.
Uh-oh.
Now, I see that we have here Team Lannister.
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm keeping score, and Kieran, you'll be Team
Team
Targaryen.
Gryffindor. I mean, Targaryen. Oops.
No, it's another book. It's another book. I also had cards here for House Stark and House Tyrell, just in case.
Okay.
If you do really well and I have to go into more cards, do you want Stark or Tyrell?
Tyrell.
Okay, so you're second and you'll be Stark. All right. So we've got a whole bunch of questions here. Let's see how we do with our Game of Thrones trivia questions. Okay. For our first question, which U.S. city was one of 8 international locations visited by the 2015 Game of Thrones exhibition? Yes.
I'll say New York City.
And you would say wrongly. Kieran, do you have a thought?
I didn't even see the other choices.
You didn't even... Chicago,
Chicago?
New York City, San Diego, and Boston.
I'm going to say Chicago.
And you would be wrong.
Oh,
For goodness
I know
sakes,
it.
you were at
I
it
know
in San Diego.
I didn't see San Diego. I saw New York City. Went right there.
Well, I didn't put 2 and 2 together either, so.
Okay, I get a point.
You get a point. Well done. Well done.
It's stumping them.
My goodness. Okay, what's our next question? The phrase Valor Margulis, or all men must die, is usually responded with, oh God, I have to say this, all men must serve, all men must live, or all men must dance. Yes.
All men must serve.
All men must serve. And we have a point.
Okay, there we go.
For House Lannister. Thank goodness somebody is answering these questions here.
Was that Vala Daharis? Was that one?
Vala Daharis.
Okay, good.
Very good.
Thought so.
Okay, his thinking cap is on.
It's
He
on.
had a little too much wine. I'll put the points
I get the
in
crown?
the crown
Okay, good.
so I can count. All right, our next question here. What is the only thing that can put out volatile wildfire? Is it sand, water, dragon's blood, or sunlight?
Sand.
Sand! And I believe that is correct. 1 for the
There you go.
Targaryens.
Well done.
Next question. Besides dragonglass, what is the only other substance capable of defeating White Walkers? Weirwood, wildfire, Valyrian steel, or snowballs?
Valyrian steel.
Valyrian steel. And we have 1 for the Lannisters.
I kind of wish it was snowballs.
I know, right?
That would make for some entertaining
That would be
scenes.
like a fabulous season. You know what would be great? If one of them just got really kind of pissed off and picked up some snow and threw it, and it worked. And they're like, oh my
See?
God!
Then a
we
snowball
didn't
fight.
know! And all of a sudden there's like this giant storm. You don't know.
They haven't tried it.
It might happen.
We saw them in the snow too many times not being affected by
Yeah,
it. you
true.
know, so.
Well, that's true. But
Probably not.
But did anyone actually throw the ball at them?
Not that I recall.
All right,
Probably
next question. How many times has Beric Dondarrion been brought back to life? 3 times, 5 times, 6 times, or 7 times? Yes.
I'll go 6.
You'll go 6, and you're right. And you have to tell me, who is Beric Dondarrion?
He leads the Men Without Banners.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the one with the fire sword.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was doing the questions, and I was like, and who is this?
Yeah.
I watched a show.
I know. There's too many characters.
There's
There really
so
are.
many
And
characters.
you can't keep track of every little detail.
In
At
the
least I
book-
can't.
Well, I had no idea who Beric Dondarrion is, but evidently he's been 6 times he's been brought back from the dead.
Yeah. Now,
We didn't see it each time.
we didn't see
though.
it each time.
Well.
And just to give you an example of how different the books are, in the books, he is teamed up with dead Catelyn Stark.
Really?
She comes back as
She
like a
comes
zombie
back?
person.
Oh, so maybe I should have made a card for her. She's coming back. huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
at
she
that.
has a whole name and everything.
Oh, the books really are different.
Yeah, they're very different.
All right, we better get on those, sweetie. All right, our next question. It's nothing were the last words of this infamous character. Renly Baratheon, Tywin Lannister, Robb Stark, or King Joffrey? Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Baratheon.
Wrong.
There you go.
Robb Stark?
Nope.
Ah,
Wow.
It wasn't Joffrey,
It
was
was King Joffrey.
Was Joffrey?
I guess in
I don't remember
I have
that
to
at all.
watch. I guess
remember
in that
him
death scene,
I
he
being
must have
poisoned.
said,
Yeah, I was thinking of the last 2 death scenes. I don't remember that line at all.
he must have said something before the poison kicked in.
I guess.
that was a pretty terrible.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah.
Good.
we wanted him dead in the
Oh, I know.
Yes,
He was
we
like
did.
the most annoying.
The problem is he didn't suffer enough.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. I would have liked him to suffer more because he made us suffer. He was really annoying.
I loved the Lannisters. I hated him. No one could like him.
I know, and you like the Lannisters.
I know.
And yet
Well,
the
he's
guy
a
who
Baratheon.
played the part, what was him, Jack Gleason?
Yeah.
They say he's one of the sweetest guys you ever want to meet. So, good acting.
Yeah.
I guess good acting. All right, next question. The name of King Tommen's favorite cat is Battlepuss, Little Lion, Sir Pounce, and Prince Purry.
I do remember this one because of my wife's obsession with cats. Sir Pounce.
It is Sir Pounce. And yes, your wife is quite obsessed with cats. I'm surprised your cat is not named Sir Pounce.
Yeah. I'm sure it was.
It was thought about.
I'm sure.
It was definitely thought about. Next question. What was the name of Ned Stark's greatsword?
Got that one.
And it is
Ice.
Ice. One for Team Targaryen.
Nice.
Okay, our next question. Who shoots the flaming arrow that subsequently destroys Stannis' fleet in Blackwater Bay? Tyrion, King Joffrey, Jaime, or Bronn? Yes.
I'll go with Bronn.
It is Bronn.
Bronn.
Ooh, I would not have known that.
I didn't think any of the others were great with bow and arrow. Maybe Jaime.
Did Jaime only have one arm at that point, or
I
I can't remember.
think so.
Another one for House Lannister.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Prince Oberyn Martell is nicknamed the Red Viper because of his combat and his pride in drawing blood first, knowledge of poisons, nighttime attacks, and were ruby-colored armor.
I don't remember him wearing ruby-colored armor, do you?
No.
Okay.
I'll go with knowledge of poisons.
You're very right. Another one for House Lannister. I think House Lannister is going to win, which stinks. I know you're a fan.
I love the
but
Lannisters.
God, if Cersei is the only one standing, I'm going to be killing
No,
myself.
Jaime.
Jaime, I could take.
Jaime's great. He's my favorite.
If Jaime is this still
I think he's
standing,
coming around.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that.
My jury is still out on Jaime. I want to see what
Okay.
happens in the last season.
I get that.
Yeah, no, I get that. I mean, he did push the poor kid out the window. That was,
Now, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is he going to get together with Brienne of Tarth?
I don't think so, but I like them together.
although, isn't she with that other big guy? What's his name?
Oh, with
Tormund.
Wolfsbane.
Yeah.
Tormund Wolfsbane, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think he would like that.
He would like it. I don't know how
I
she
don't know.
feels.
yeah, she likes Jaime. All right, next question.
Okay.
The Night King was created using a dagger made of Valyrian steel, blue ice, dragon glass, or weirwood. Yes.
Dragon glass.
Very good.
Nice.
One for the Targaryens. Look at this. This is getting close. Next question. Who created the secret tunnel in the sewers under Casterly Rock? Was it Tyrion Lannister, Lord Baelish, Jaime Lannister, or Varys? Okay.
Tyrion.
You're right.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh.
Make a comeback.
Because he drinks and he knows things.
He does know things.
And on that note,
Yeah, there you go. Know things.
You're drinking, you know things. Next question. What is Sansa Stark's favorite treat? Is it apple cranberry crisp, strawberry rhubarb pie, lemon cakes, or honey cakes? Yes.
lemon cakes.
How did you know that?
I remember her being served lemon cakes.
There you go. That's all you need to remember.
I can't believe you knew that.
I got
I'm
lucky.
amazed.
He's been rewatching
I'll
without
have another
telling
drink
you.
of wine
I guess so.
because it'll help me know things.
Yeah.
Next question. Dead creatures are revived by White Walkers and are known as Walkers, Whites, Zombies, or Claws.
Whites.
They are Whites. Another one for House
I
Lannister.
knew that one.
Ooh, one more, and you're going to have to turn into a Tyrell.
I don't know.
It's okay. Keep answering. Next question. Let's see. I can't read that far away. Which Stark family direwolf was killed in retaliation for an attack on Prince Joffrey? You got it?
Lady.
It was
Yeah,
Lady.
it was Ghost. Ghost.
It was
Ghost.
definitely.
Ghost is our favorite.
Is Ghost still around?
Ghost is still around.
Yeah, Ghost lives.
And Nymeria?
Nymeria is still around.
Summer?
Summer's gone.
Summer's gone. Oh well.
Summer was beheaded.
Oh!
Yeah.
Next question. Arya's punishment for stealing from the many-faced gods is death, memory loss, blindness, or uncontrollable laughter.
Blindness.
I thought uncontrollable laughter. And then one for Tyrell, because you're like double teaming here.
Oh.
Wouldn't it
Okay.
be fun to see uncontrollable laughter?
I know.
That would be fun. She
And
could do it.
right up there with the snowball fight. Next question. Okay, which of Daenerys' dragons becomes a white?
Yep.
Yes.
Syrian.
Viserion is right.
Actually says it right.
Oh, you got it right there? He's cheating.
I knew it.
All right, next question's a toughie. Let's see. What song plays at the Red Wedding? Is it The Bear and the Maiden Fair, The Rains of Castamere, The Dormishman's Wife, or The Hands of Gold? Yes.
The Rains of Castamere.
It is! How do you know that?
That's very big in the books.
Is
That's
it
why
really?
I know that, yeah.
Okay.
I got to read these books.
I guess so. Next question. Complete this famous line. You know blank, Jon Snow. Yes, Kieran?
Nothing.
Nothing.
There you go.
We finally get the Targaryens back on the
Targaryens
map.
are back in.
All right. Next question. What are the house words for House Baratheon? Family, duty, honor. Winter is coming. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Or ours is the fury. Yes.
I think it's Ours is the Fury.
And you would be right about that. Oh, it does help to read the books, doesn't it? Next
Stop
question. What is the name of Arya's sword? Yes.
Needle.
It is. Ooh, he's going through my cards here.
My problem is I have my bell over here when I should have it
Put
on
it
my
on your knee. We're down to the final
it's quick.
3, so be ready.
The final 3, okay.
Okay, next question.
I'm going to say Lady Blue.
Nope.
Lady Sapphire?
Nope. It's about Brienne the Blue.
Oh, okay, the blue one.
the
I'll give you the blue one.
Thank you.
I'll give you the point. Yeah, I had the color.
Half a
I
point
thought
for
it was
that.
those two.
Yeah.
Next question. What is shouted at Cersei Lannister during her Walk of Atonement? Yes.
Shame.
Shame.
We were just talking about that.
Walk of Shame, yeah, of
and
course.
we were right there.
Yes, we were.
In Dubrovnik, where the Walk of Shame happened. Ooh.
That's a rough scene, too.
We took pictures of all
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, we kept our clothes on, but we
Oh,
took
good.
pictures,
That's
yes.
for the best, yeah.
And our final question. Who is Lady Stoneheart? Is it Cersei, Melisandre, Caitlyn, or Lady Olenna? Yes.
That would be Caitlyn.
That
That zombie
would be
Caitlyn Stark.
Caitlyn. Well, I'm thinking that the Lannisters won.
I think so. I don't mind losing to my nephew. I just don't want to be slaughtered by my
You
nephew.
were not slaughtered.
You were not slaughtered.
Good game.
You were
There
not
you go.
slaughtered. I think they should both get prizes. We're going to take a short break, and I'll count up the points here.
There you go.
There we
Everybody get up when you're feeling down. Everybody get up, turn your life around.
When you trust yourself, you have the power to make up your life. Studio 1031 is an environment where excellence is always expected. We work with all types of people from all walks of life. We give deserving women something that they wouldn't give themselves.
Everybody get up.
Come join this makeup movement. When you're feeling down, turn your life around. Make up your life.
I know it's gonna be alright.
Do you have a book, either in your head or on your desk, just waiting to get out to anxious readers? Hi, I'm Stefanie Larkin, author, book developer, and head penguin at Red Penguin Books. We're a publishing company specializing in books of all genres and publishing in all formats, including digital, audible, and print books. From business books to romance, memoirs to mysteries, our authors have complete control over their books from start to print. We'll help get your book to booksellers all around. Major booksellers such as Amazon, Apple, Kobo, Walmart, even libraries and bookstores around the world. We believe in our authors. So call or email today to get your free publisher's packet to get started. Just visit us at redpenguinbooks.com and get your book out there and into the hands of your readers. At Red Penguin Books, you call all the shots. So call us today and turn your dreams into a reality. Welcome back. Well, if you didn't know anything about Game of Thrones before, you know it now. And now, if you don't want any spoilers, you might want to tune off because we're going to talk about what's going to happen to our favorite characters. And, well, we know nothing. Let's be honest.
True.
They might be spoilers, but they're not spoiling anything because we're making it all up.
Right.
Just
Now,
guesses.
how many episodes are left?
6.
6?
I believe it's 6.
6 episodes left. Okay, so I've got here a stack of everyone that I think is still alive. I could be wrong. Some of these people could be dead already. So I want your predictions. This is kind of like the beginning of the baseball season when you say, I think the Mets are going to end up in, you know. So let me know alive or dead. And if you think dead, which one of the 6? Like, are we talking in episode 6 or, okay?
Now, is it what we think or what we want?
Oh, well, that is fun. That is fun.
True.
Okay, so our first one, Jamie Lannister. What do we think? Does he make it?
I like him,
Yeah,
but I want to see more. You like him more than I do.
I do.
I think he's turning away from the dark side.
Do you think he's going to make it to the end?
I think he makes it.
You.
I don't think
I
they
would
kill
like
him.
to see him make it.
Yeah.
I think
We have a
he's heading
vote
the right
for
direction.
Jamie making it to the end. I'm going to put him in the maybe.
I think he makes it.
All right. Okay, our next one, Melisandre.
Oh.
Okay.
Talk about
The audience is spitting.
Well, look at it this way. You know, with Melisandre, she loses points for having the little girl killed.
Yes.
True.
She makes points for saving Jon Snow. So I can go either way on her. I think she's very, not vindictive. I think she's out for herself.
Do you think she's going to make it to the end?
I hope not.
No, I say she dies.
Gone.
I won't miss her.
Okay. Miss Sunday?
Sunday.
Did I say that
Yeah.
right? Miss Sunday?
Grey Worm, yeah.
Yeah, the pretty girl. Is she still alive? I couldn't.
is.
They're both alive.
Okay,
They're both
she's still alive.
I say she makes it.
You think she makes it?
I want her to make it. I like her. I like
think
them as a couple.
All right, all
I
right.
think she makes it. I don't think he makes it.
Ooh, he's going to
Okay.
die protecting her, isn't he?
Something like that.
All
That could
right.
happen, yeah. I can see
All
that.
right.
I can see that.
Okay, Brienne of Tarth.
Oh, she makes it. She's got to make it. You don't
Yeah,
think so?
she probably makes
I
it.
think so.
Well, we have Jamie. We were talking about whether Jamie and Brienne make it together.
I think she would be a good death, but I think she'll make it.
If she dies, it's saving somebody.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
going to be a
definitely.
valiant
Yeah, yeah.
death.
It definitely will be. All right, Daenerys. Is she going to make it?
I think she dies.
Really?
I think they need a big death.
That's going to be the big
That
one?
would be a big death.
Certainly not in fire. She's allergic.
No.
I want her to live.
You want her to live.
She's pretty and stuff. You
I
know?
mean, I do too, but I think she dies.
No. Okay. I'm hoping she lives.
Put her on this side. Okay, Arya. Does Arya make it? No. Oh, the audience says no.
She better make it. I'm saying yes.
Okay. Kieran?
Good question. I want her to make it too.
We want her
She's
to
another
make it.
contender for my favorite.
All right, Grey Worm. We had a vote that he doesn't make
All
it.
right. I can see him losing his life too. I
Yeah,
gotta tell you.
I think he goes.
But I think he dies a valiant death too.
Another valiant
If
death.
Brienne does, so does he, and it's both
Yeah,
valiant.
I get that.
All right, here's the big question. Does he make it? Does the Night King make it to the end?
As much fun as it would be to have the Night King win, I don't think he makes it.
If I'm not mistaken, if they kill him, don't all the other ones die too?
Something like
That's
that.
something
yeah.
like that.
He dies.
Yeah.
Or he lives and everybody dies.
Well,
I don't. Well, that would be an interesting ending.
All right, well, we'll put him on the death scene.
Not a
here.
crowd pleaser.
That would be the
All
show
right,
to do it, though.
Sansa.
Sansa lives.
You think
think so,
Sansa
too.
lives?
I think
think so, too.
I think she lives.
Her and her lemon
The
cakes?
Stark family has suffered enough without more
Yeah.
deaths.
Okay, I just put any random direwolf. I didn't know who was still around.
Looks like Ghost.
It looks like Ghost?
Looks like
Okay.
Ghost. I'll say Ghost dies.
Oh.
I like Ghost, but
Another valiant death.
Another
Saving
valiant
somebody.
Valiant death!
many valiant deaths.
Okay, Visceron.
You've already got one dragon
that's the
who's
one.
turned to
Yeah,
become a
that's the one.
Yeah,
That's the one.
That one's got to go.
he's got to go. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
The other two dragons have to
And
gang
he's
up on
going.
him.
Yeah.
And he's going.
He's gone.
All right, Cersei.
Killer. Yep.
I know you're a fan.
She's got to go.
She's
She'll-
gotta
she'll
go.
Die. She'll die.
I hope so.
And horribly.
If she's,
Probably.
I hope so.
Horribly.
I hope horribly. I hope horribly.
Not too horribly.
Okay, Tormund. Wasn't he like maybe he's gone already because the wall was falling?
I
we
like
not
him.
sure?
Yeah.
He's rough around the edges. Loves
I like
Brienne of
him.
Tarth. I can see him dying.
A valiant death, though.
A valiant death.
Valiant death.
Not like Cersei, which is not a valiant death. Okay, Jon Snow.
He's got to live. John's got to live. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, he will live. I'm not a Jon Snow fan.
Really? Why not?
I think he's
too
one
much
of the
a
most.
goody-goody.
He's a goody-goody. I find him boring. I'm a villain guy.
He's a goody-goody.
Jeez.
Okay, Yara Greyjoy.
I think she dies.
I have no idea. and with respect to her, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care
you know?
either. I'm
Put her on the
indifferent.
death pile.
Don't you dare tangle with Peter Dinklage. This guy is my hero.
Okay, so you want him on the throne.
I want him alive.
I think
want
he
him-
lives.
You want him on the throne. You want him
He's
to
my
win.
guy.
All right,
I say
all
he
right.
lives.
Jorah.
Talk about valiant death.
Valiant death.
That's
Valiant
a valiant
death.
death, guys.
Valiant death saving Daenerys.
Saving
Of
Daenerys.
course, he always saves Daenerys.
That's the way
his
he
whole
goes.
life is saving
the only way he
Daenerys.
can go.
Yeah.
Bran.
What the hell is he?
Brand's weird.
Is he
a
even
kid?
alive?
Is he the three-eyed dragon? Who is this kid? He lives.
He lives.
Because he's like supernatural.
I have a theory he wargs into one of the dragons to control it.
Really?
Ooh.
That's what I think.
I'm
I'll say he
I'm
lives.
going to put him over here because I
Okay.
think maybe he lives in a... Ned Stark. I put him because I think he's still alive.
I don't see him coming back.
No?
It'd be nice if he did. I like Sean Bean. I
All
think the
right,
man's
all
gonna
right.
die.
I'll put him on the death pile. Samwell Tarly.
I love Samuel.
Okay,
He's
the
a
audience
nice
is
guy.
clapping. The audience is clapping.
I think he dies.
Really?
Now, I've heard the theory that he's actually the one who's writing Game of Thrones, that the whole thing will end with him in the library.
I've heard
writing.
about that, like
I've heard about that
documenting
theory.
everything.
Right.
I think he lives.
Yeah.
You think he
I
lives?
could-
You think he
He's
does?
kind of like Samwise.
I know,
from,
Samwise.
from The Hobbit, you know?
I could see he lives.
Now, what about the wife? Gilly.
Yeah, she dies. Gilly dies. I don't know how or why, but
I'm
killing her off.
don't know.
She's with Yara.
You know, sorry.
Theon Greyjoy.
Oh,
Is he still
my.
alive?
Yeah,
Barely, I think.
he's kind of irredeemable.
But you know, I think he's making a resurgence.
hate
I
him.
think
I think he dies.
I hate
he
him.
not
may
valiant,
die,
though.
but I think that he's gone from one extreme to the other at this point.
Yeah, he has.
He's just
I say
so-
he dies.
All right.
Okay, and the Hound. He's still alive.
He's still alive.
Hound dies.
I think the Hound dies.
It's
Unfortunately,
about enough already.
Hound dies.
Well, we have to kill some characters we like.
Okay, so we're thinking that when all is said and done, we still have Samwell, Tyrion, Jon Snow, Sansa, Arya, Brienne of Tarth, unless she has a valiant death, Jaime, and Missandei because her guy.
That would make me very happy if that's the way it works.
I think that's
And on the
wishful thinking.
and on the they're not really alive anymore. Bran Stark and Daenerys.
We're on the fence on them.
We're on the fence, and everybody else is dead.
Or remember
now,
when
if any
Nash-
of these people die, that's going to be.
I think that we may have saved too many likable people there.
I know. I was going to say. I
Yes.
think you did.
When MASH ended on TV, they made a point to have some of the heroes of the show suffer major problems. You know, Father Mulcahy was deaf, and so on. And I wouldn't be surprised if, in the grander scheme of things, yeah, they did kill
I
off
think.
some people
I think
we
you
think
have.
as heroes.
I think you have too many faves left, guys.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think you should.
Maybe, yeah, I think it's. I hate to say it.
All right.
but
Well,
I think it's true.
let's take a word from our sponsors, and we'll see which ones we're going to cut out.
I want them to live.
Me llaman Dan Pablo y hace más de 20 años me enamoré de una colombiana. Viajé a su país y conocí un estilo de café muy distinto, muy especial. Ahora tostamos cafés excelentes, con alturas y microclimas diferentes, resultado en una taza muy compleja y muy rica. Un sabor nuevo en el mundo. Fue un éxito. And I even got to keep the girl.
Inspired by aerobic classes and a dream, Body by Tamika has helped hundreds of women reach their fitness goals. One size doesn't fit all, and neither should your fitness experience. Body by Tamika is about creating an environment where women can come together to work out, meet new friends, and get inspired. Whether you desire to lose weight, tone up, or prepare for a mommy makeover, Body by Tamika is here to help. Body by Tamika is considerate to female weight loss challenges resulting from pregnancy and or life changes that can be extremely resistant to diet and exercise. For stubborn problem areas, Body by Tamika offers non-invasive aesthetic procedures such as laser lipo and wood slimming body contouring. Book your free consultation today to see for yourself.
Are you a tie lover? You love the diversity in ties because they come in different colors, fabrics, patterns, etc. Get access to a wide variety of neckties. Buy from or trade with other tie lovers. Don't wear ties anymore? You have more ties than you know what to do with? Want to turn all those ties into real money? Do you just need a tie? You just need a tie for a special occasion. Now you can buy a tie today and sell it tomorrow. The Necktie Exchange, the online retailer where you buy, sell, and trade neckties. Register today.
Hey, welcome back to Between the Covers. Well, much to the surprise of no one, when we did our little Game of Thrones trivia game, my nephew Brian won. It was not a blowout.
It was not a blowout.
It was 14-7, not a blowout.
I can be gracious in defeat.
But here's your trophy.
Yes.
Oh, there's a trophy. Now I'm less gracious.
And as a thank you, and for answering so many questions, I did buy, Little Book of Game of Thrones Facts. I'll let Brian pick first, because you probably have all these books, because you have everything. The comprehensive collection of things that Jon Snow knows, and The Brain of Thrones, the Game of Thrones quiz book. Now, one of these game books was supposed to be for our caller, so we're going to give you one last chance with our quote of the day. So please call if you know who said this quote. A mind needs books like a sword needs a whetstone, if it is to keep its edge. That is why I read so much. Who said it? Was it Samwell Tarly, Tyrion Lannister, Bran Stark, or Jorah Mormont? You've got about 1 minute to call and win a book. 25% chance of getting it right. Sure. And if not, Brian gets 2. So
You don't want to call.
So you better hurry up and call. So, are you excited?
I'm
are you
very
all
excited.
ready? Are you gonna?
I think so.
Are you planning like a watch party?
Not a watch party. I'll
Be
just watch
6
it
watch
alone.
parties, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
watch parties.
6 watch parties.
There is a Game of Thrones themed drink that I'll probably be having.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
And isn't the last episode 2 hours?
It's something like that. Hour and a
Yeah,
half or
I think
more.
2 hours.
I mean, I'm thinking, to be honest, that in every single episode, somebody that I like.
Probably.
Well, in one episode, I don't know which one it is, they say it is non-stop battling.
I think they said the third one.
Third episode.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
thought it was the second, but okay.
So what is it? April 14th?
14th.
9 o'clock at night. Tune in, HBO. By the way, you lost your chance. The author of that quote was Tyrion. Tyrion, because Tyrion drinks and he knows
That's right.
things.
True.
And Samuel probably never picked up a sword in his life to use a whetstone.
Exactly.
Probably
So it had to be Tyrion who said it, because he's the only other person who drinks and knows things.
That's true.
Absolutely. So make sure you tune in on April 14th. And of course, even more so, I want you to read the books. Evidently, watching the shows is not a substitute for reading the books.
Not only that, but if you read the books, they're different from the...
Exactly.
So, you know...
So if you love Game of Thrones, you get...
Double your pleasure.
Double your pleasure.
Exactly.
So I'm going to read the books. So read the books. There's also the prequel. I just bought the prequel book. So
I've
we
read
could
that
read the
also.
prequel, too.
Yeah.
So read the books. Visit us at BetweenTheCoversTV.com. And thank you so much for joining us. So you get to pick. What would you like? Do you have a
He's going to take
preference?
every book but the Jon Snow book.